back. It's good to hear your voices. This is Silver-Quill saying hello. And hopefully you're all doing quite well. I'm just making sure I'm hitting all the right buttons as I'm out of practice. Also testing the levels on my computer. Are y'all hearing me okay? I'm coming in quiet. Okay. Well, there goes that plan. Let's see, I'm trying to minimize background noise, but I came in far too quiet as a result. Let's see if this does any better. So, like I say, I'm out of practice. But I got better. Oh, now it's very loud. God, there's no middle ground with me. Alrighty, so let's get some hellos out of the way. Cherry Fluff Belly Official, I'm sorry that your summer started rough with sickness. I know that frustration, as right after BabsCon, during BabsCon, I had ye old sinus infection. And, well, it's been a month of bad health all around. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. But welcome, Adam Leisman. Preston Cox cannot join us tonight, but we'll see you next time, Preston. DBZ Doctor Who, just glad that the Doctor is in. And Komodo Steel delivering tactical boopage. All the tactical boops. And let's see here. Brian Luna, good to have you. Little Heart Raccoon, wondering who we're shipping today. Oh, the sky's the limit. I shall tell you more shortly and forthwith. And my bud MLP Trinary. Trinary, you should know that your book and the pins are on their way with scheduled delivery by Monday. I will do my best to get you the tracking number, though I left the receipt in my car outside. I'll get it to you. My bad. Let's see, Pokemon Fire Eevee, good to see you. And Hawkfire. Oh, well, no, sorry, Hawkfire won't be here because they have a scheduled D&D with friends. Well, hey, D&D is a lot of fun. I've had great fun with Pathfinder with both Brian Luna and the bearded one, who is an excellent DM. Of course, I'm saying that because he made me a level 15 badass, so, you know, I'm biased. Let's see here. Lady Almathea, whose shipping is your favorite hobby. Ah, you're a person after my own heart. My own shipping-filled heart. Enderpup. Yeah, of course, you can just lie down on your back and look at the clouds. This can be an audio-only drama. Allow me to provide a quiet voice as the clouds drift heavily overhead. Oh, look out. That bird is leaving its droppings. Oh, no. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be your narrator. Cosmina Inspira, good to see you. Ranch Hog. And Luna Brony, happy Friday to you. Gaiety. And Jakob von Takar, good to see you. Let's see here. Lego Meister 14. Blackjack. Now, yes, here it is. Moist Towelettes, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Congratulations on starting a fresh trip around the sun. And let's see here. I said hello. I see a Mad Munchkins. It's good to see you. And, and everyone, let us give some celebration to Mad Munchkin, for she and her hubby have moved into their first apartment. It is hard won, and through perseverance, it's paid off. So, Maddie, congratulations. So glad for you. Moistel, it's true. Please take it easy on the caps. That's the equivalent of shouting, and no one likes a shouter. And hello, Noah Harris. Welcome. And over on the Twitch. Oh my goodness, we have many folks. Hello, Streakerioso. You're right, it has been a long time. My prep work for Whinny City took me away for a while, and I'm sorry I missed you all. Also sorry I didn't make up for it, but we'll keep moving forward. Hello, Melody Flame. Cherryfluff Belly is over there as well. Riverdale'em. Hunting Rangers 123. who's just got their first tattoo. Upper right shoulder. I just got the cover off as well as accidentally cutting it close because of a door. I'm not sure I understand the framing of that situation. Oh, hey. Streak Arioso says that today it is National Donald Duck Day, who's my favorite Disney character, probably because of his temper. I mean, Mickey can be the sweetest guy, but Donald's the one who carries it with his anger. Is good times. Oh, yes, Venpai raises an excellent point. Josh and Ari have 2 children, Val and Vel, and a boy and a girl, and they gave birth just at the start of this week. They are now proud parents, and so glad for them. I'm glad for some good news, because for a while there, it was nothing but hard knocks for a lot of folks I care about. So, here we are doing our crazy thing. Now, let's see here. I do believe my fan should be going full tilt to keep my computer cool. Full blast. There you go. And, oh, interesting enough, Ender points out that the kids, their birthday is the anniversary of D-Day. Well, given that Josh is a Marine, I guess that's symbolic. Maybe that's just the family overall. A unique form of patriotism. Oh, and hello, Elizabeth Snowbell. Streak Arioso, I don't believe I'm Uncle Quill. I'm more that bizarre guy who drives their dad nuts. I'm sure their actual uncles are quite overjoyed. And as Maddie points out, they were born a day earlier than expected. I didn't track the full information, but at first they were going to do a C-section. But I guess the situation changed. So either which way, I'm glad that they're healthy and with us on this earth. I'm hoping that they will have a bright and wonderful future, and the family will enjoy a great deal of joy. Enjoy joy. Okay, that was a little redundant, but the point stands. Oh, and the C-section did still happen, just a day sooner than expected. Evangelion 007, you've been seeing the movies. Well, I'm sorry, everyone, but I got put off of Transformers live-action movies with Revenge of the Fallen. I haven't been to one since. I'm not sure I trust this new stuff, even if it's not Michael Bay directed. Across the Spider-Verse, my good friend Paula, who is recovering from her shoulder surgery, we made plans to see it on Tuesday. So I'll ask everyone to withhold the spoilers until it's out on home video, really. Speaking of, the Mario movie will be out on home video soon. I need a second viewing because I was not in good spirits when I first saw it. I don't think I had full appreciation. But you may be asking, what am I talking about with standing shipping? Which I will move down just a skosh. Boop. And, well, you may be wondering, what is this symbol? Here's my thinking. I like shipping. I like displaying my favorite ships. And one of the big things going around in communities these days are little standees. Just little tributes to your favorite characters. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun if you could display one of your favorite ships? So here was the idea. This is the stand, and I want to make just a little bit more of a modification to it. But the idea here is that you get one stand with a character on this little spot right here, and then there's another stand that interconnects, and I tried to make the cut lines available so they could both fit together rather seamlessly, if at all possible. And the stands are on the same level, so you have one character looking this way, one character looking that way, and they can gaze into each other's eyes. Isn't it lovely? So that is what I intend to do tonight, because I need to put in sort of a prototype test, and then we will see. Gaia T, ships are indeed supposed to float. Well done. But you know what can sink them? Cannon. Indeed, one of my favorite ships to imagine was Fluttershy and Big Macintosh. But, well, such was not to be. I am not bitter. I'm glad that they gave Big Macintosh a love in Sugar Bell. But, well, it's sometimes what we envision is not the reality. But it's still a fun ship to think of, and how they would interact, how they would grow, how they would challenge one another's preconceptions. But what I'd like to do is have a string of little hearts, not raccoons, don't worry, just little hearts, going on up this curve. See if we can add a little bit of romance in the air. And they get progressively bigger, leading to the Manangihila here. Whoops. That's better. Lady Almathea proclaims that as long as the internet's still a thing, the Fluttermax ship will never truly die. Elizabeth Snowbell, I don't know of a certain manhwa. Oh, and welcome, Master Gorgidora 91. Now, let's see here. Also, I don't want you all to just lull, so we've got Pretzel once again. And I'm going to say, surprise me. Just going to hit the surprise me track. Let's see what it has. The Lovers of the Bridge. Well, that's certainly different. Okay, and just to be sure, can everyone hear the music okay? Music's good. Okay, glad for that. Let's see here. Some questions from Enderpup. Who is your fictional character role model? And you list some very good role models. In fact, I would actually say Superman. I don't agree with people who say he's unrelatable or that his power makes him unappealing. It's the fact that he has great power and doesn't abuse it. We are inundated with failed Superman lately. Homelander, Invincibles. Oh gosh, what's the dad's name in Invincible? Oh gosh, suddenly I can't remember. Even the Injustice video games really don't understand Superman, I think. The true Superman. Ah, thank you, Trinary. Omni-Man. So, Superman's the guy who... It's not that Superman is better than everyone, it's that he calls everyone to be better by example. And as a result, I find him just really a champion. I mean, recently I watched a video that summarized Superman while shutting down pretty much a D-list team of villains. Spied a bunch of kids in a hospital, getting various treatments, and rather than leaving it as their last view as him beating up baddies, he invites these kids, with the permission of their parents, onto the Justice League Tower, where they get to meet their favorite superheroes, engage in a one-of-a-kind scavenger hunt, and even walk on the moon under Superman's watchful eye. And the kids even get Batman to crack a smile. Now, come on. If you can't appreciate a hero who takes the time to do that, I'm sorry. I don't know if we'll ever come to terms here. All right, let's see here. View. Rotation. Rotate view. I like this because it's not rotating the canvas or anything. It's just rotating my perception of it. Now we got some very lively music. Voice of Reason, welcome. Good to have you here, and hope you're doing well. Well, what I love, Brian Luna, is that it wasn't Superman who got Batman to smile, it was the kids who told him a joke. They whispered it in his ear, and he cracked a smile. It is the kids achieved a superpower that few can manage. Let's see here. I don't know. What do y'all think? Does this Trail of Hearts look good, or is it kind of distracting? I will await the insight of the people. Okay, people seem to be liking it. Now, Streak points out that Superman snapped because he got tricked into killing his wife Lois, their unborn son, some of the Teen Titans, and the entirety of Metropolis thanks to a nuke. This is the Injustice Dimension Superman. But Streak, I'm going to add to that. I'm going to posit that while all of that damaged Superman deeply, the reason he snapped is because everyone was expecting Superman to fix it. Nobody was there for Clark Kent. Pardon me, my throat just got really dry there. Don't know what happened. Even in Superman, the animated series, he said that if he was forced to be Superman 24/7, he'd go crazy. Superman was denied that precious ordinary of just being human. And he is very much human in his own way. So I feel that denied that, and with some rather poor emotional support from Batman and Wonder Woman, he had a very different outcome than if there was at least some part of Metropolis that Superman could revert to as Clark Kent. I'm a big believer that the secret identity isn't so much about protecting the loved ones. That's an aspect. But I think it's more about protecting the heroes. They need that moment of precious ordinary to step down and just be themselves. Bruce Wayne doesn't allow himself that luxury. That's why Batman is often quite the tragic figure. Let's see here. Man, this music's all over the place. I like it. Champ to stay. You wish to see Superman taking the kids into space. Let's see here. Superman, kids, space. I'm copying the link, and I'm posting it in both Twitch and YouTube, because it's a darn good story. But for those of you who are coming in late, or just watching this after the recording, you can find it. Superman Gives Sick Kids the Best Day Ever, as summarized by Mullet Man Comics, posted 2 weeks ago at the time of this. I mean, I'm really digging this music. Just saying. All right, so we have a very heart-filled standee. And, there was the question earlier of how long have I been working on this? Well, off and on. Really, the weirdest thing was trying to figure out how to have a heart theme that kind of plays into the Tao completionist. Ultimately, I saw... Well, now we're in disco, and as we proved last time, disco is not dead. But after searching online, I realized that I saw some really good designs, but really that's why there's still this sphere at the top the Dow doesn't work unless it is it's mostly curved. And so, yeah. And I'm not trying to change the colors on this between characters because I want the shipping stands to be applicable to all. Stallion and mare, mare and mare, stallion and stallion, what have you. The only thing I won't have is foals because shipping them, nope, they're too young. Maybe I draw like a grown-up version of the kids, but no. But I want people to be able to use these interchangeably without any worry about this, that, or the other thing. Yes, Champ to stay. That link does include the Batman joke clip. Yes, Venpai also makes a good point. Please don't proffer spoilers in the midst of this stream, because some people aren't able to watch the new chapter of Make Your Mark until this weekend. I mean, schedules vary, and people do the best they can. So let's start with my test subject, as it were. Clutter Step. My own OC. Whoop, wrong. Let's say goodbye to this. It has served its purpose. The nice thing about these prints is that I don't think there's a limit on the inks that are needed. If I were printing, say, a bean bag or a hacky sack or a keychain, I'd have to be more conservative. But a sticker is really just CMYK, so we can go further on that. I should also mention I was sketching out poses for the various ponies in the romance, but I need to, well, gosh, I forgot to scan that in. So maybe in a little bit. By the way, is the music still okay? I want to know if it's going too loud. It's a variety of music. Viva variety. Yes. Oh, and yes, happy Pride Month to everyone. I had the pleasure of doing a panel at Whinny City where I was the voice of Hoofwork, one of the mascots, who is also homosexual, and he unfortunately had to turn down Princess Pip's affections because, well, she's literally not his type. In fact, the line was even, you're not a stallion. But he is kind-hearted, and he is a hard worker, and he's good friends with everybody. And thanks to the generosity of the charity auction, we were able to raise a new record of funds, but also got to do a follow-up to the audio drama on stage because Vivid Syntax, an excellent writer, had a story for when Brayburn takes Hoofwork on a Stallions Only cruise. So that was fun to read. I got a rare chance to work with some excellent voice actors and actresses, including Vincent Tong, who just a fantastic human being. I'm really glad they gave him Sandbar. I was tired of him having to play villains or catch flack as Flash Sentry. But also Michael Dangerfield voicing Brayburn. Fantastic job. Surprised to learn that he has a voice acting school online. It piqued my interest. But AJ Bridle was doing a great job as Pip Petals. And well, Vincent Tong ended up voicing just about all his characters. Flash, Sandbar, Garble, you name it. And he was probably the one with the greatest sense of humor. Let's see here. I'm just trying to keep tabs on things. But yes, everyone's a little gay for Brayburn. Though in my... Well, okay. I would say this. I am heterosexual, and so often the ships I enjoy are heterosexual. But I have no problem with the same-sex ship. I'm glad that we're moving more towards representation as, well, just to let people know that they're not alone. From what I understand, the conservative concern is that it's to somehow encourage or convert. I don't believe anyone just decides one day, I'll subject myself to a life of judgment, discrimination, and cruelty from people who don't understand. No. But I think it's more about letting people know you're not alone and you are accepted and loved for who you are. I wish that message could get out there more and more often. So, that's why I want these shipping standees to be able to interchange. Now, let's see here. Clutter, a bit of a romantic. So let's see here. One, I see a little error in the... This is from my older days of vectoring when I would put sort of an eyelid over the eye to cover it up. So first up, I need a much bigger grin from the old boy. I want him to be just head over heels. You know, to be honest, I'm trying to place this music's origin. I would find it hilarious if at some point we got some power metal or, well, yeah, power metal. That's my favorite metal. If we go from this rather classic style to whatever this is, power metal is playing. Champion Stay. Clutter Step, one of his, he has a mark around his eye that is the result of a magical spell that healed him when he was injured a long time ago. It's sort of a magical burn mark of a sort. I want to keep it mysterious after that. Truth be told, I have far too long neglected Clutter Step and his journey in the Amani comic. I haven't given up on it, but oh gosh, there's only so much a guy can do in one life. But I need to make some time for that. Need to do some writing of my own. By gosh, I've got priorities. All of them conflicting. And let's take the highlights out because we are going to give the old boys some hard eyes. Where is my... What? There you are. It's amazing. It's staring me right in the face and I can't see it. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Now the music is Boyd's. What's with the Boyds? That didn't work quite the way I'd hoped. Let's secure these arcs. Actually, why am I doing this the hard way? There's a bunch of hearts right over here. Just take that. And make that white. Yeah, I think one eye highlight with a heart is all we need. So it's kind of leaning forward. Let's see. See if we can't make these hooves a bit better. Okay, there we go. There's a boy. Now the question... I'm going to duplicate the stand again. And I'm going to rotate it. Okay, so let's assume Clutter is on this side. If I do this, he's... at this size, he's trespassing pretty far over the boundary. Won't leave enough room for the other character. Yeah, right about here. Right about here should be enough. And maybe just a hair smaller. Also, let's switch the unit of measurement on this to inches per minute. The place that I'm hoping to have this printed, they ask that everything be in centimeters. But gosh darn if I just only know the American US system. There we go. 1.5 width by 1 foot. Well, maybe a little bit bigger then. I don't want people to feel shortchanged, pun intended. Pokemon Fire Eevee, the website I'm using for this royalty-free music is called pretzel.rocks. So it's pretzel like the food, .rocks. And this is just the surprise me setting. I have no idea what will play. It's all up in the air. There we go. I think this is the limit. Let's say a height of 2 inches should be plenty. Okay, so now comes a curious thing. I must make a cut line for Clutter. So all that entails is merging all the elements. And this is a trick I learned from my time at a sticker printer of my own. Well, it wasn't my company, but I worked there. So here is the Clutter step. Now we convert that stroke to an outline. Get rid of this gap. Simplify the heck out of this. Object, path, simplify. Okay. Okay. Now. So. What we also need here we go. I just need this sticker to be able to go into. There we are. Oh, another thing is, funny thing about cut lines, they don't like having sharp edges. So do away with those whenever we can, right? And the only thing I'm less sure of is this little spot right here. Just because it's sort of an in-out sort of thing. There we go, that's better. And up here, I see a slightly blunted tip. There we are. Now, unfortunately, I can't have two designs on front and back because, well, with Clutter I could, with some of these other poses I'm envisioning, that just ain't possible. So we're going to keep it simple. Yes, Enderpuck, this is going to be a physical piece for sale at Everfree Northwest, if I can help it. And I can. So now we take these lines and we merge them. I said we merge them. Why are you not merging? Oh, because I hit the wrong button. That's odd. You're supposed to have unified them, not divided them. What the hoo-ha-hey? Curiosity. Let's just take this down. There we go. There you go. And Moij. Oh, I shouldn't have moved it. That was stupid. So if I delete this, nope, that won't work. Gotta do it just one more time. Ah! Okay, so you... You're being very difficult, line. I don't appreciate that. But I will work around your tomfoolery. Why is it always tomfoolery, though? What about Bill foolery or William foolery? How about earnest foolery? There's already the importance of being earnest. All right, let's move clutter up. Oh, well, here, I can get rid of that because that's not going to be part of the final plate. I guess I can get rid of these guides too. Let's put clutter right here. Try to get him, yeah, in line. And let's see, put you on the cut line phase. Layer. Base. Character. Goes on the character. And cut line takes this form. There we go. I've got my test for clutter step. So now we need to come up with a backing. Will he fall over, Brian Luna? Well, the idea is that this little extended tab here will fit into this slot. And then he'll be wedged in. It's a two-dimensional image, but it should work. That is my hope. Now, let's see here. Let's see. Just checking. Clutter sounds like your room, little Puzzle Heart Raccoon. It's very true. Also, I believe I need to thank Little Heart Raccoon for a contribution via Ko-fi earlier. So thank you very much for that. Let's see here. So, pardon me one sec as we listen to this trancy techno stuff. I'm just going to look for a love background. Oh yes, this will work nicely. Now let's see here. Now, while I'm waiting for this download to finish, which shouldn't take too long, but there's always a flaw in should. Let me to tell you all about my panel presentations, which I was not fully prepared. With helping out Paula's recovery and taking care of a few things, stressing like heck over my parents who had both been diagnosed with COVID but are doing much better now. I did not have everything put together. So whereas my usual presentations are a bit more polished, this one was off the cuff. Oh, isn't this a lovely array of hearts? It's not just all reds. So I was not entirely prepared, but thanks to getting screenshots on Keynote, the Mac version of PowerPoint, and VLC Player having all the clips lined up in a playlist, I was able to jump back and forth very quickly. And the humor was well received. I was especially lucky to have folks like Aria Diamond and Trailblazer and a few other folks who treated me to some wonderful dinners over the weekend. What happened? This beautiful array doesn't look so beautiful. Only one thing to do. Object, rasterize, which is actually a good thing because let's make it CMYK. Oh, I can't. Okay. Rasterizing takes all the vectors and turns them into pixelated dots, which is what you get in like Photoshop and the like. And it's okay because we're going to be scaling this down so there's less, there won't be a loss in quality. Also, it's very helpful that it saves on file size. So, yes, great time with folks. Really, the strength of presentations is people's involvement. But one of the funniest things was that Keyframe and Paleo Steno asked me to be the judge on an 18-plus panel Smash or Pass, where I got to rule on whether a character was worthy of romancing. And all was going well until they revealed that the next character to debate for Smash or Pass was Silver-Quill. Gadzooks, I'd been hornswoggled. And I greatly appreciated the Smash advocate. I'm not going to deny any sort of biasy there. But then the Pass person, made a valid point that Silver-Quill's really an acquired taste, and there are little bits of him. I interrupted. Excuse me, little bits? Which the audience got a good laugh out of. So, in the end, I ruled on Pass because it's true. I'm an acquired taste, and not everyone can handle all this quill. Let's see here. Let's set this to screen. Nope, that won't work. What about a reddish background? White's too much. So, let's try just a light pink. No, don't like that. This is such a good background. I would hate to have to pass it up. The middle doesn't really require... You know, if I took out just this one, a few of these black dots, I think that could work. Yes. So let's go back to this. But this all looks so much better. I know what I can try. File, export as a PNG. I'm way too weird. Merchandising. New folder, shipping stands. Use the artboard and export at 300. M488 Thunderbird makes an excellent observation that Vincent gets a lot of young characters. That is usually his role, and he seems well suited to voice them. I think that's because he's also very playful and a kid at heart. I think he identifies well. He once admitted that when he voiced Featherbangs, he sort of channeled that he too has a hard time talking with girls, women, so he identified with that. Yes, marvelous. Much better. So I think he appreciates being a kid at heart, and he has the playfulness to back it up. Though I will always regret that he had to voice Daniel in Voltron Force. Nobody should have had to voice Daniel in Voltron Force. It's just wrong. Wrong, I tell you. Okay. Things are starting to come together. Now, I want the backgrounds to be transparent on both the stand and the character. So we're just going to add a little... Well, first off, we're going to link this into... Links, there you are. Embed the image. So now it's part of the file. Any minute now. There we go. Work through it, computer. And save, because we've been doing a lot. Okay. So just a little space around them. Leave things nice and open. Now. Okay, now this is actually slightly darker music, a little bit more driving. It's not quite power metal, but you know. Oh. I believe we just got another Ko-fi donation. Speak to me, O Streamlabs. Because Trinary tipped me earlier and spoiled me once again. But I didn't quite get I didn't quite see the notification. Curses Fooey and Egad. Oh dear, Brian Luna. Oh, yes, it was Little Heart. Thank you, Little Heart. Oh, the Wahahine. Now, Brian Luna, Voltron Force. You know, I wish I could have told Lightning Bliss about this when she was disappointed by the most recent Rainbow Bright reboot. Voltron Force was a thing trying to kind of mooch off the Legend of the Old Voltron ant cartoon, which itself was a hybrid of various animes. Problem with it was bloody awful. Voltron Force. They added kids and to try and give it hit young style. But really, most of the kids were just annoying. And Daniel was the most annoying. He was a Voltron fanboy. And the thing was, I think it suffered from a very difficult sense of identity crisis. I mean, what do you say? It wasn't quite a sequel because it got a lot of important facts wrong. It wasn't quite a parody because it wasn't really making fun of it, even though it made some pretty outrageous statements. What's this on clutter here? There we are. It just didn't know what it wanted to be, and as a result, it really didn't achieve an identity. Worse still, that in the spirit of, like, Reboot the Guardian Code and other flops, it made fun of original fans who had an issue with it. And believe me, you're never going to win your audience over by making fun of them. I mean, think of how people felt in, A Fame and Misfortune. Oh gosh, this little bit right here. Just gotta get it lined up so... Oh, what am I saying? I just gotta do this. And this. Aha! And they're none the wiser. Okay, save. Oh yes, I think for me the greatest sin was that Voltron, the defender of the universe, was usually depicted as pretty darn weak, and somehow the lions, when separated, were much more effective, which I find completely ridiculous. The whole point of Voltron is it's stronger because of the unity. Now, let's see here. Black doesn't really go with the whole look, but white, I'm worried. Yes, white on its own will get swallowed. Effect, stylize, drop shadow. That could kind of work. 85%. But let's take the blur down a little. Boy, that's too... Alright, 0.05. Oh, I shouldn't have hit enter. 0.025. And 0.015. You know, I actually kind of like that blur. Not quite that much, though. 0.0625? Minus 0.0625. Nope. That won't work. 0.0625 divided by 2. There we are. There we go. What do you think, everyone? Does shipping standees stand out thanks to that drop shadow? Oh yes, Ninja Stars is correct. Voltron Legendary Defender was a far better presentation, mostly because it tried to be its own thing. It had its identity. And Gaffergon. Not flying today, having fun writing a script for a video. Excellent. I'm glad you're having fun. Because, by gosh, that's what we need. Ah. And let's see here. Oh, pardon. We have, from Little Heart, wants to show us work on a Zelda piece. So, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. So let's see what we got here. We've got, oh god, Navi and the Hey Listen. My friends quote that very often and we drive each other nuts with it. Hey, listen! Hey, listen! I have a fan art of Link crushing Navi saying, no, you listen. It's very dark, but I can't help but laugh at it. And some beautiful work on Le Flowers and Vines up in the corner. This is the Master Sword. Some more hearts, because, you know, you need to survive. More flowers. Excellent. Yes, I'll be curious to see how this final piece comes together. It's off to a great start. And the fact that you're burning a wood piece is equally amazing. Well done. Let's see here. We want to go... Whoop. Let's say 0.0125. Good. Everything's within a safe zone. I'd like to see if I can include the character's name. But maybe that's too much. Well, let's move Shippy Standees at least a little closer to Clutter Step. Switching back to centimeters for a moment. This is a height of 15 centimeters. But let's just double check. See, I'm pleased with the height and all. And what size do they come with? Size descriptions. Let's see, they can do 15 centimeters or maybe 10 centimeters. What would happen if I made this 10 centimeters? Would it fit? Oh, I mean, I'd have to keep the same width, but that's not the worst fate. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted. There we go. Nope. Nope, that will not work. We're 15 for sure. But let's throw that name on there because I think... Let's see, pardon me, I have to go through my records to find what I want. Sorry, just a minute. Actually, let's see. Questions I can answer. Oh, Enderpup, you gotta get some sleep. Do rest up and take it easy. Chris! Fiddler Chris is with us, and I'm doing well. And, well, we're just coming along creating something I hope will be fun for people at Everfree Northwest and beyond. Let's see here. Have I ever been in a coal mine? No, champ, I don't think I ever have been. I mean, unless you count video games. But I don't because, well, that's not really me in there. I can't really think of a reason for me to be in a coal mine. I don't think I would enjoy it. Do, 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 do. Good grief and good gravy. This is taking a hot minute. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. There we go. I'm going off an external hard drive, and sometimes my computer takes a minute to read through all that. Still, it's better than having to transfer files every time I have to get a new computer, which Apple makes sure you do on a fairly regular basis. Harumph. Okay. One last check and then I'll... C-L-U-T-T. There you are. Oh, wow, that's the old name. That's from way too long ago. Let's try something else. No luck there. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this. We can fix this. Gonna get rid of this birthmark, though, because I see people comment on it, and sometimes they're quite inappropriate. I don't want to give the wrong impression, especially at something like Everfree Northwest, which is the most family-friendly of all the pony conventions. There will never be an After Dark call at Everfree Northwest. Or if there is, I'll know that the times they are a-changin'. Now, select the same fill color. And we'll make it this lighter shade of blue. When I first designed Clutter, I was a big fan of pure blue, vibrant blue, really saturated blue, which does not work in a pastel setting. So after a time, I had to admit to myself, it was time for a redesign. You know, this worked once upon a time. I don't like it now. Allow me a moment as I try to ponder this. Think about, what can I do for a better name? Let's see here. What would I say for a style? Chaotic? No. Cluttered. Let's try cluttered. Nope, nothing there. Messy. You know, for the moment, this is going to have to be... I'll run with this for the moment because I don't want you all to have to just sit there and wait while I try to find a font I could use. Let's see, what if I made shipping standees all on one line? Gotta reduce the size. Whoa. What happened there? Okay, that was weird. Clutter step. And there we go. Get rid of this line. And I think I have my first prototype. But it would be a poor prototype without someone to play off of. So let's get to creating an alternate. I'll save this as shipping stand. Whoop, whoop. It's currently saving. Let's see, 30%. There we go. shipping stand clutter step. And then come on. Come on. Won't need clutter for the moment. Definitely won't need that name for a good long time. Okay, so this is the previous shipping stand. I know it looks exactly the same, but we're about to make some changes. Good night, little hearts. Glad to have you. Thanks for sharing your Zelda creation. Oh, and Bill Dragon 88, you're probably questioning who in the hay is Clutterstep. Well, he was the first OC I made. Before I came up with the Silver-Quill. He was never meant to be me, but he was a character I envisioned. I wanted to explore an Earth pony who might wish he had the abilities of, say, a Pegasus or a unicorn, and who's not terribly good at what he does. So I envisioned Clutterstep, a very accident-prone pony. And I thought it'd be cute if he kind of had a crush on Twilight Sparkle. So I'm sure many people will cry foul at an OC canon ship, but for the record, Flash Sentry was not on the scene yet. Let's see here. Main 6 angles. Apply to all. Ignore. Let's see here. I'll take this one and this one. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to shrink these down to size. Let's see here. Twilight's about as tall as the average stallion, as an alicorn. We got to go back to inches, otherwise I'm completely lost. So let's make her 2 inches high. Ah! I squished her! I've squished the Princess of Friendship. No friendship for me. Now let's see here. I also need some pony parts, because I've spent a long time trying to build up a library for these darn things. Oh, the music has turned threatening. Probably because I am going into dismembered pony parts. Oh my god! So threatening. Let's see, I would take this one. I don't even know what this thing's doing now. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. Adam Leisman points out that giving any OC a connection to a canon character is frowned upon. Yep, it's true. Was I ever found, Brian Luna? I'm still trying to find myself some days. All right, let's see here. So let's see. I want Twilight's hoof to be about as wide. So all I gotta do is enlarge to about that size. And maybe a little smaller. Lengthen it out just a little because her hooves are longer than the average mare. And we'll just... Hey, come on. There we are. Shear tool. We'll shear that a little forward. Twilight strikes me as a character who would be nervous, a little bit awkward in a relationship. She wouldn't know quite how to deal, and she'd be reading up a lot on the subject. Oh, welcome, Parker Boots. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. M488 Thunderbird wants to know, what do I think of DWK jokingly saying about Twilight, someone who gets this excited on table settings and books, a boyfriend might not be the worst thing? Well, I mean, DWK, he's got a fun but slightly cynical sense of humor. How can I put it? Are you sure he said that a boyfriend might not be the worst thing, or maybe a boyfriend wouldn't be her thing? I'm trying to recall from the videos I've watched. But ultimately, I think, well, I never want to say that you have to have a boyfriend, girlfriend in order to feel complete or whole or some other nonsense. But anyone can find happiness in a relationship as long as it's between two emotionally healthy, independent individuals. The idea that, you need to find someone to complete you, that's not true. You are a complete individual on your own. Has that always been like that? That's not quite right. Let's try this. What hath happened? There we go. Don't know why that was being so difficult. Not that it really matters. I'm going to cover it up just slightly. We're going to create a mask. Make that mask. And there's this. I don't even know what genre I'm listening to right now, but it's pretty crazy. Let's see, I'll move these eyes up just a little. This is why I love vectors. They make life much easier. Reposition, move things around. I could not have done all that I've done in the Pony fandom with just a raster-based program. Let's see, now a slight blush. Don't worry, it's not going to be quite this obvious. Effect blur, Gaussian blur. I'm not even sure what a Gaussian is, but gosh darned if I'm not going to use it. Maybe make it about 75%. 50%? Don't want her burning up too much. And let's see here. Out of all... Let's just see how this looks. And a little longer. Whoop. Maybe not quite that long. And close this off. Yep. Okay, this sounds like blues. I feel like I should be singing, I got me them funky pony blues. I'm trying to draw shipping, but it just ain't coming true. I got those, my ship ain't cannon blues. I'm basing this off a singer Metalocalypse, so... There we go. Might change that up a little bit more, but it's a start. Now, what do y'all think? Wings open or closed? Ah, Cosmo News from my favorite couples for Pride Month. Well, it's clearly Lyra and Bonbon, as we have seen them from start to finish. Parker Boots would go closed, closed. Yep. Closed wings. Sounds like the thing. So let's group this up. That has helped solve its purpose. Good height. So now, we take Clutter Step off the field. Which means I guess also we'll do away with his... And now, the Twilight Sparkle will go here. And we'll do the same process. Oh, wait, I forgot. Line thickness is a concern. Select same stroke weight. Let's put it at a 2. Select same stroke weight. Also at a 2. Actually, no, that looks way too thick. Yeah, I guess that's good as is. Although now I'm curious. Clutter, yours was... Oh, his was only like 1.081 whatever. Okay, now gone for real. Okay, so Twilight's line art. Select same stroke weight. 1 point whatever will become 1.08, yada yada yada. Same stroke weight. Okay, I think we got it now. So, now if we take the Twilight, we paste the Twilight on top of herself, merge everything together. For some reason, it is semi-transparent. What the heck? 100%. And blurred. Oh, it must have been the blushing. Let's get rid of the Gaussian blur. We don't need that. Though it is a lovely shade. Kind of fitting for Twilight. Let's go with 9. Smooth it out. Outline it. Delete. Get rid of all these internal thingamabobs. And once again, object path simplify. Yeah, there we go. Now then, I think we can straighten that out. Take some of the... Now, the ultimate question. We'll group this up so it moves all together. Where should the... Here we are, surprising no one. It's not where I think it should be. Oh, now we're rocking. Actually, this should extend further because I want her hoof to be touching the bottom. Ah, what's Twilight's cutie mark doing over there? There we go. This goes on the cut lines. It goes on the character. And then this will become the new mask. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. And, well, let's make this shipping standee Twilight Sparkle. So, and yes, I do have a Twilight Sparkle Jakob, as far as I know, I'm not doing a stream with Norman this weekend. Maybe next. Truth is, after all how that's been done, I'm kind of looking forward to just having a weekend with minimal commitments. Because my gosh, even though I completely whiffed on applying to be a community guest for Whinny City. I still had a lot to do because the key thing, I wanted to ask, how can I help? What can I do to help people? What can I do to help the con be fun for people? And really, everyone, if you want to become a community guest, that's the question you should be asking. Not how much can you give me for being at this convention, or what are the perks? The first question must always be, how can I help? Because, well, convention organizers respond very well to that mindset. A lot better than my computer response to scrolling through files. There we are, Twilight Sparkle name. Jeez, that took forever. Now, unlike the Clutter Step name, this one still fits. However, I will impart upon it, group it, effect, stylize, drop shadow. There we go, that's a little bit better. Excellent. So let's just do a little test run. I'm going to take Twilight and the shipping base. Put that over here. Put her round about where I think it would be. Open recent. Wonder why it isn't listing my saved clutter step. Do. Now we're going to do the same for clutter here. We're going to take this and this and this and this, copy all that. So that's about right. That's about right. Group that, and group that. Oh boy. Here we go. Test time. Uh-oh. We've already reached a problem. We have a trespass into personal space. Clutter's leaning a little too far. But if I give Twilight a little bit more room... Yeah, right about there. Oh, and I forgot to give Twilight hard eyes. I like that idea. But really, I mean, this is meant to be close, not all the way. Kissing her eye, smoochy smooch. Actually, I'll raise a good point. Maybe I should give Clutter Step's head a little tilt down, too. Okay, see, micro adjustments. So, first things first. We're going to go back to this. Whoa. There we go. That should be decent. Okay. Let's see if that's a little bit better. A quick drink. Well, Splash Surfer, while I like the idea of Clutter kissing her cheek, the goal here is that they're close, but not, because they're meant to be interchangeable, I don't want them to actually connect. You imply the relationship without forcing and intruding on personal space. And make no mistake, folks, in a relationship, you need to know personal space and boundaries. And let us not forget the heart eyes. I like this music. Rock and romance right here. But maybe leave a little circle. The female ponies often have more eye lights than the stallions. All right, so let's clear out that Twilight for a minute. Let's go over to the shipping stand clutter step. Oh, now we're kind of home on the range here. I drew a pony. I can't really improv to these lyrics too well. I'm trying to think of what genre of music we haven't covered this evening. Object Path Simplify. Okay, so there's that. There's that. We combine them. We change that. We change that. And last but not least, we change that. All right, let's try this again, shall we? So here's clutter. Same size, same relative position. Get rid of the old. Put in the new. Take Twilight. New positioning. I guess the one thing is I don't know the depth of the peg. So it's hard to know how long to make this. There we go. That seems to be working. Oh, what? Twilight's just a hair off. Let's try to align it as best we are able. Alrighty. We're back on groove. So, what do y'all think? This looks like it's syncing up a bit better. Oh. Hello, Nathan Duazo. Pardon me. Took just a minute. For some reason, I wanted to say an R there. Duazo. Okay. Alright. Evangelion 007, you're talking about the newest Flash movie, which I will not be seeing. If the only way I can criticize it is to vote with my wallet, I shall. For I do not like that DC and Warner Brothers are allowing Ezra Miller to continue a role of the heroic Flash when he is not very heroic himself. Again, I don't know how deep this peg is supposed to go. It's rather frustrating. They? Oh dear, Trinary, did I get someone's pronoun wrong? Wait, does Ezra Miller identify as trans? Well, Brian Luna, I'm glad this sounds like Lupin the Third. Okay, we'll give this just a minute. Let's save Twilight. I've got one more design in mind as part of this prototype test. Okay. All right. Well, Ezra Miller identifies as they, them. I appreciate you letting me know. However, cruelty and crime knows no gender. Could be all. Ezra Miller has a rap sheet of truly terrible actions. I cannot abide them being in this movie, while DC will pull the plug on many other projects. I find that just wrong. So, I'm just not going to go see it. I'm not going to go see the Flash movie. Vector bases. Let's see here. Flash. That's right. Flash Sentry. Can't have Twilight shipping without Flash Sentry. But we have questions. Oh, pardon me. Here's my question to all of you. Which would you rather see? As a shipping Flash Sentry in armor or Flash Sentry out of armor? Also, while I'm at it, I'll check Check out the Royal Guard. Nathan, have no worries about missing out on a stream. I take no offense. I try to do them every Friday. So ideally, unless something should come up, I'll be doing this at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Friday as well. Let's see here. Shipping Twilight with Sunset Shimmer. Well, I can certainly come up with that too. Actually, that'd be good. I'll order 4 prototypes: Sunset, Flash, Claire Step, and Twilight. And then we can ship them all together. Okay, so Cosmo is good with either version. Chris says out of armor. Parker Boots likes it out of armor, more personal. Brian Luna wants to send Flash to the Shadow Realm. Well, we'll get to that. All right, based on the commentary, I think Flash is going to be out of armor. Au naturel, if you will. However, I still have need of the Stallion sort of quarter turn for what I'm envisioning. So, we'll save Twilight Sparkle. Shipping stand, just the base. You know what, I'm just gonna... To avoid having to do all this over and over and over again, I'm just gonna make the base file a bit simpler. There we go. Shipping standees. Now we're going to save this as shipping standee Flash. And going back to Flash Sentry. Now your height is supposed to be, well, out of back to inches. Height should only be 2 inches. Gosh, is it? Well, let's see here. Is that right? That seems too small by comparison. And here's Clutter. Here's Flash. They're technically the same height. I'm gonna give Flash a little bit more height, though. He is a Royal Guard. He's taller than the average pony. Nope. Don't save. Don't need that. Here we go. Okay. Slightly different flasheroo. Now we'll get rid of the frowny face because Flash is not a frowner. We'll give it a stroke rather than... Let's get it about the right head size. Oh. Ooh, now I don't know what I'm hearing. It's sort of Technotronica. Let's see, maybe a slightly straighter in the ears. From this angle, his ears are much straighter than the guard ponies as well. Well, he is meant to be more unique than the average guard. Here we go. Boop. And while I'll straighten this out a little. This will go behind Flash's head. Boop, boop. Now let's go for cheesy grin mode. Because from the Flash Sentry I know, he just likes to... he tries to impress. Where user define, main 6 colors. I just need a little bit of tooth. Let's see here. Ah, yes, Brian Luna recalls I used to call the Royal Guard Celestia Stormtroopers. Then they got a wider palette. But sadly not an efficacy boost. Alrighty, Chris, you go for the classics. You like Flash and Twilight? Excellent. I'm not against the pairing. I just want to see it fleshed out properly. Don't just rest on your laurels and say, well, she was kind of shy around him in the show and therefore they're in love. I mean, you know, give me something. Let me see them on a journey. Let me see them get to know one another. Getting to know you. Oh, that sounded awful. This is starting to look a little bit like Psycho Flash. There we go. Well, this is a fresh hook terror. Actually, let's see here. Trying to think of what is kind of a Fonzie-esque smile. I realize right now he still looks a little overeager. I guess the stallion snout is going to have to extend a little further this time. At points, this music sounds like a video game. And let's see here. Whoop, nope, not the scale tool. And let's try try to give him a little bit of a sly look. What do you think of this so far? A little too goofy? Good? Yes, he will have hearts in his eyes. So let's... Oh, come on, get in there. And I'm going to leave that second highlight because Flash is, he's a sensitive soul in many ways. But now we need the Sentry hair. The Sentry hair is quite debonair. Gonna go just a little bit over my usual time because, well, I want to see how far I can get drawing Flash this way. What do you think, too high? And I don't want this guy to look like a Super Saiyan. I can see Flash Sentry in a Dragon Ball abridged. I'm a Super Saiyan. No, Freezer Yamate. Do boom, do boom, boom. Alright, time to get some filler in this. Champ to Stay wants to know what I dip my ketchup in. Usually good old ketchup. Wait, did I say what I dip my ketchup in? No. What do I dip my fries in? And the answer is usually the good old standby of ketchup. Although every now and again a nice ranch is quite tasty. Quite tasty. I don't know. I mean, I know fries are basically go with almost anything. I know. I posit to the audience, what non-ketchup dipping sauce do you like to rely on? And let's see here. We need to, of course, have the forward strands that are classic Flash. Let's see here. Boop. All right, starting to look good. Let's take this noggin. Whoop. And sub it for this noggin. Gonna need just a little bit more on the main side. And let's see here, we'll just fill this in. Boop. All right, so Champ Stay, gonna call it a night. Have a good rest, and thanks for stopping by. Let's see here. So, blue cheese for Grimwolf. Parker Boots has ranch or barbecue sauce. Splash Surfer has barbecue or garlic butter. I haven't tried garlic butter for French fries. And let's see here. Just need to take this straw inside. Realize I'm going outside the lines, but that's okay. You'd never know the difference. Support cheesy grins. Oh, I almost forgot. The true hero look. With maybe a slight, I said slight, semi-transparent shine. Too much. What do you think? Flash Sentry smile, yay or nay? Oh. Oh, Lost Ranger, you're going full comfort food, dipping your fries in chocolate shakes. You know, I get the sense a lot of people are heading to bed, so I'll keep working on Flash and hopefully have some good things to show. But before I go, I just want to see if this little shine on Flash is good or not. So Nikki W and Parker Boots say yay to the glint. Although I tell you what, I'm going to do one little change. I'm going to get rid of the Gaussian blur on this specific part. You will be blurred as before. You guys not so much. A little less. Just blurry enough to be believable. Let's see if we can find a good... Nope. Oh gosh, there's not much difference. Whoa, I spoke too soon. No, that just looks weird. Luminosity? Nah. Soft light? Well, maybe soft light's the way to go. I guess it's not so easy because it's... Now we want it to be a bit more. Let's go with hard light. We'll take the opacity down to 75%. Grimwolf, I have seen Chapter 4 of Make Your Mark, but I want to withhold commentary at least until after this weekend, because not everybody has seen it yet. Alrighty. So everyone, we will pause here. I will try to continue these prototypes and get them ordered so that I can make sure, and then I'll open the floor to characters you might like to see as shipping fodder, if you will. Anywho, let's phase out this music, which has been quite interesting. I rather enjoy this almost roulette wheel of music. So, if you like, next time maybe I'll do it again. But in the meantime, everyone, I hope you have just the best weekend. It's not too late, but never too soon to get some rest. In the meantime, I just want you all to have the best weekend and to have fun in the presence of friends and family or on your own, whatever makes you happy. But until next time, everyone, be safe and be well. I'm Silver-Quill.